Hello class, I got a couple emails. People were asking how they can create a scatter plot. So I thought to create a short video on how we can use R in our studio platform to create a scatter plot. So I'm on Canvas, our course Canvas Math 103. So I want to look up the homework due this Wednesday. We have section 2.4, which is the bivariate data, graphing the bivariate data. So we're going to pick one of those numbers, maybe 2.42. And see what the question wants us to do. So I go to Cengage, who is the publisher of our textbook. Those of you who are not in our class, we use a statistic learning from data, the textbook by my dear friend Roxy Peck and Tom Short, second edition, and this is a problem from their book. The exercise 2.42 is on the consumer reports held, which gave the following data on the saturated fat in grams, sodium in milligrams, and calories for 36 fast food items. Part A, they want us to construct a scatter plot using y equal to calories and x equal to fat. Does it look like there is a relationship between fat and calories? Is the relationship what you expected? Explain. So you see this sign, that means the data is available. We can use the data instead of doing it by hand, which is time consuming and quite an interesting process. So we're going to go to back to Canvas. If we go to files, the data sets for very much the whole textbook is available online. So I downloaded into Canvas. So we go to data set. This is chapter 2. So I click on chapter 2 data. And the question we're looking at is 2.42. So let me look for exercise 2.42. So 2.42, I click on it, I download it. One thing to keep in mind, so I will open it, but I want to download it, so I click on the download, it pop up here. This function, this file, we need to convert it to Excel. So I click, I open the file, and it automatically either open it in Excel, in Google Sheet, depends on the computer you have. I want to convert this, I'm going to save it as Excel. So I go here, save as, you see where it says CSV. We don't want that, we want the Excel file, so we change it to Excel, keep the same name. It's going to be in the download. So let me close this. So now we downloaded the file, we go to RStudio. I opened the RStudio, so let me close this and start from the scratch. So when you open the RStudio, I asked most of you to install the app on your personal computers, or if you are at the school using the Google Chromebook we have, the laptop we have in the class, you have the RStudio app. So we go to File. I want to save all the script that I type in so I can refer to them later on. First thing we want to do is import the data set. So we go from Excel, we go browse, and we're going to go to download. So click on download and you see the file. If you click on the wrong file, see what the error that we might get. It says retrieving, is this a valid Excel file? Can establish. So that means it's not the Excel file we are using. We go back, click on the Excel file, open it, and it tells us what kind of data we have: fat, sodium, calories. We're going to import this into R, and it shows us the data. We go back to where we are saving the script. So the first thing I want to remind us to do, instead of typing the data set every single time, what we can do is we can attach the data set to the Excel, so that way we don't have to call it every single time. So I go attach exercise 2422. So what it does, it opens the data set and we can refer to variables that are available in the data set. So as you see, I have my daughter with me, and so this is if you hear the beautiful voice in the background, is her. So let's continue. We're gonna plot the graph that we can create. A scatter plot is plot, and it prompts us. We want us to enter the x variable first. So the x variable, as the problem had told us, going back to this problem, they want the x variable to be fat. So we're gonna plug in the fat. We're gonna plug in the calories to be the y variables, so calories. And I want to give it, I want to create some, titles so we kind of see what we're looking at. So let's call it a scatter plot of calories based on fat. We also want to give some x-axis label and y-axis label. So I'm going to call x label, and we're going to call for x is going to be in terms of the fat. The y labels is going to be in terms of the calories. And let me put them in new lines so we kind of see what we have typed in. So if we run this, we attach the data set and we plot it, we get the plot that we are looking at. So let me move this up. So you see we have the titles, and it seems there is a relationship between these two variables, even though the relationship is really weak. Why weak? Because if we insert a line, the function, the command in R that let us sketch to fit a line into a data set is AB line. And you're going to ask us what function. We want to look at the relationship between the calories in terms of the fat. And I want to give it a color of red. That way we can distinguish it from the data we have. So if we graph this, that's a best fitted line. That's a line that comes very close to all the points. So as you see, the line, we don't have a strong, that line doesn't come close to all the data points. So that's why we know there's a weak relationship between the two. In chapter 4, we look at how we can measure the strength of a relationship between two variables.